Welcome to Yester Quickies, a speedy culinary trip back in time. Today we're traveling to 1949 to discover tomato soup dressing. You're gonna love it. Let's get started. Hey everyone, today is all about tomato soup dressing. What? Oh yes, it really is tomato soup and it really is fabulous. So this recipe comes from my absolute favorite cookbook that started my whole series, the Ford Treasury of Favorite Recipes. And oh, there's so many wonderful recipes in there, but today is all about tomato soup dressing from the White Drum Inn in Orange, Massachusetts. Now that restaurant is no longer with us, sadly, but the memory lives on in this spectacular, easy, really different dressing. So here we go. I like to use a giant measuring cup when I make dressing. It's just so much easier to pour after. And I've got my trusty little whisk ready, so I'm gonna put right there. So the first thing we need is 1 can of tomato soup. Yep, straight up tomato soup. And we are just gonna put that right into our happy little bowl, which is a happy little measuring cup today. And now to that, now the recipe doesn't specify, so I'm gonna give you what I did, but you can do whatever you like. So the first thing is a 1/2 cup of oil. Back in the 40s, vegetable oil was very, very popular for salad dressings. But I like olive oil, so you can pick. I'm choosing olive oil, and in it goes. The next one is you are gonna need 3/4 cup of vinegar. I like to play with my vinegars, and you should too because there's so many out there. So in here, I have about a half of it's about red wine vinegar, which is where that beautiful red comes from. But it can be very, very pungent. And I don't want it to overwhelm my dressing, so the other half is rice wine vinegar, which is a very mild dressing, very mild vinegar. So that's my blend. You can use your favorites because this is just all about retro and home and deliciousness and easy. You know how much we love easy. Okay, we're just gonna give that a tiny little stir, and I'm gonna get that spoon out of there. Now we have 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, 1 teaspoon of paprika. Oh, let's make sure it all gets in there. We want all the flavor. And 1 teaspoon of salt. Okay. Now we're gonna take our little whisk and whisk all of this goodness together. We still have a couple more things to do, but we wanna get this going. And you guys, this is just so good and so different. You're gonna really be shocked. Okay, now I have a little bit of tomato soup got in there, but I have a 1/2 an onion, really, really finely chopped. And then I have 1 small green pepper, also really finely chopped. And that's it. Seriously, don't you love Yester Quickies? There are so many little obscure, lesser known, either food fads or just retro recipes, and I have so many to show you. I also am going to share with you some family recipes that have been shared with me. If you have a family recipe, hop on my Facebook and share it with me. I'd love to hear from you. And also, I've been getting so many requests for specific recipes, so we'll be tackling those too. And now that I've done talking, my dressing is done. This is it, and it is spectacular. Let's put it on a salad. Okay, so here I have just some very simple romaine. Of course, make your favorite salad because it's gonna highlight this dressing, which looks a little like gazpacho, and it actually has a little gazpacho feel, but not exactly. It's more on the sweet side because tomato soup is pretty sweet. So I'm just gonna take some of this glorious dressing, put it on my salad. How different is this? Hello, 1949. Oh God, you guys. So that's it. Thanks for stopping by. Have a request or a family retro recipe to share? You can post or reach out to me on my Facebook page. The link is in the description. If you've made one of my recipes, I would love to see it. Please tag your picture on Instagram at Yester Kitchen. It would make my day. I'll see you in the next video.